Hi, my name's Delaney Brown, and I play the bass guitar, lead role Aspen, and I also do lead vocals in the film.
I'm Lauren Taylor, and I'm playing Carby Kelp, the guitar player, and I guess the root of the band. She comes together with the idea to start up the band, so go me.
Hi, I'm Skylar Rip, and I'm playing Rainy. She's a keyboard player, and she kind of gets haunted by the ghost.
The whole thing is just a big learning experience for me since I've never acted. So I guess the first day on set was a little nerve-wracking. I'm not used to being in front of the camera, so that was it took some, adjusting. But overall, it really hasn't been so much of a challenge because when you're having fun, how hard can it be?
The movie is about girls who make music and some of the things that happen to them.
I'm Lourdes Narro, and I'm playing the role of Edith. I really liked that she's so in love with these girls in the band. So I like exploring different kinds of love. And this was one kind of love that I had never experienced in my life. And I had never had a chance to play. So I was really excited to know what that was.
It's very easy going. Everybody's really great. It's just, everybody works together. It's very much a team effort, which is great because you don't find that all the time. And a lot of rolling with the punches. There's been a lot of improvising.
At first I did. I was a little deer in the headlights, what am I doing here? This is super awkward. But, you adjust fairly quickly, as crazy as that sounds. I used to do some modeling, so I was used to being in front of the camera, not so much speaking in front of the camera. But I feel like if you do anything enough, it kind of becomes second nature and you just forget it's there.
I can play the bass and sing at the same time, yes. I wasn't too familiar with the bass guitar before I started working on this film. But it's funny because Lauren Taylor, who plays Carby, me and her were actually doing some stuff behind the scenes. And she was playing the electric guitar, and I was playing the bass guitar, and we ended up sounding good. It sounded real. It sounded like we actually were a true band.
Deadly Punkettes is about 4 girls in a band, and their obstacles that they come across with different representation and just between themselves.
When the cameras are rolling and we have our instruments, it's funny. It's fun though because some of us don't know how to play the instruments that we're playing, and we're all switched up. I'm really good at keyboard. I have no idea what I'm doing with guitar. So you know what? You have to learn a few chords and act like you're a rock band, and the drummer is the best.
Oh, definitely. I think there have been scenes where all of us kind of just, look around and it's almost that was a one-take wonder. I don't know if we need to redo that, but better safe than sorry, and you can never go wrong with a few takes. But there are definitely those, magic scenes where you just know that that's the one.
There was a kissing scene. Edith kisses Aspen, that she has idolized Aspen. And it was very interesting for me, finding what makes someone love someone so much that you're willing to do anything to give them inspiration. So she likes her maybe a little bit because she's confused. She idolizes her so much that she'll do anything for her. So I think that the kiss is, I'll give you anything you need so that you're inspired and you can write the kind of music that you want to write.
There was one where we needed to fill some space while I took some clothes off. So we just kind of talked girly things, and me and Danielle playing Zeb did that.
More than a scene was finding her need of, her need to have this person she looks up to. So maybe she didn't have it from her parents, maybe something happened that she needs it, and to know that it's genuine, that it's a genuine love, a genuine need. So I think that was And then the scenes that were harder for me, like the kissing scene, like why is she kissing her? Does she like her? What? And then it was like she just needs it, you know? So then it was easier. Why is she running like crazy? Well, because it's her love, right?
You know, I think it's just something very different, and it's always fun seeing 4 girls on stage rock out. I mean, you've got 3 beautiful ladies sitting right across from me, and seeing them on stage is just, it's amazing. And the element of, you know, horror that's in the movie makes it a little more, it just makes it different, you know, because we have the girl rock band movies, but I don't think it's been done much with horror and a rock band. So it'll be cool to see, you know, how everything turns out. I think it'll be interesting.
I kind of have to get a little mean, but I think it works for my character because I'm very much a little bit reserved, maybe, and maybe a little bit more bubbly than punk. But I think it works. I think it works for my character. She's kind of got some layers to her, and I think we'll try and reveal that a little bit more as we go on.
There's definitely magic brewing behind the scenes, because when the cameras are rolling, that's when we're getting some good footage, because I can promise you that if you were behind the scenes, you'd be really thoroughly entertained.
Hi, my name is Ashley Whalen, and I'm playing Deborah. She's the merchandise girl in the movie The Deadly Punkettes. I think she's just kind of like bitchy pretty much the whole time. I don't think she's really scared or screaming.
To be honest, I think that obviously the more money, it does help because you can have a larger team and people doing graphics and more illusions, but I also think with the low budget film, it's nice because it's more real. It's not so much Hollywood magic. It's more just, you know, who's there, who's acting, and that's it. It's more real. It's not so put together, you know, like stitched together by this team of people. But either one is good. I mean, there are good and bad sides to both ways, I believe.
My sister was in a girl band for a while, and yeah, I actually was entertaining the idea of starting to play the bass.
Carby Kelp. She is the guitar player. She's the one that we get to see a little bit of background on. We get to see her mom. We don't quite know what happens to her dad at first, where he's at, but she's got a little bit of troubles to her. She's the one that keeps some things to herself. So I think that's the best part about her, because as it goes along, things are revealed about her. Nothing too crazy, but you know, she's depth. She's got depth.
I think that people are going to be really excited when they see the trailer, because not only is there like a good friendship involved in creating this punk rock girl band, but you see the struggles of how it is in the actual studio, and you see what it's like to try to be on the come up and dealing with a lot of girls. Luckily, though, the whole cast gets along great. We're all really super cool. Everybody's pretty mellow and chilled out, so that's cool. But I think the twist in it is that there's horror involved and people. Like, it's pretty ghostly.
I've done a lot of commercial stuff lately, and comedy stuff. I write a lot of sketch.
My name is Tammy Vo. I play Summer, the homeless junkie. The movie is about a girl band with a member who's passed away, and she comes back to haunt one of the girls in the band.
Jared is nice, and he offered me one of the lead roles, which was really, really nice of him, but I kind of like to stick to less racy stuff, so even though it would have been more lines and a better probably opportunity, I kind of just wanted to stick to a smaller part so I didn't have to be compromising any of my morals.
I actually do play keyboard sometimes. I'm actually learning.
Right now, I just have auditions as usual. One is for a comedy coming up. It's a web series, so it's a callback for that, so we'll see what happens. And yeah, just the usual auditions all the time, and then I'm filming some of my own stuff with my sketch group, so.
Well, there's one scene where it's kind of an optical illusion, I guess you could say. I don't want to give it away too much because once you see it, it's really going to make an impact. And if you kind of already know what's going to happen, then it may not be as shocking as it would be just seeing it firsthand. But there will be some cool illusions in there, so you should check those out.
This is my first feature film, and I'm very happy to be doing it with you guys. It's really nice. It's a very nice atmosphere. very friendly and professional.
I would tell band members that are on the come up to be prepared to be haunted by somebody, because there's ghosts around whenever you're trying to be a band.
My dream role, I see myself kind of as like an everyday girl in comedic movies.
So there's this scene when all the band girls are walking, and I just found out that the video was released and that it has so many views. So I'm very excited. And I run across the street, and it's really cool. It was really nice filming it because I was running around in circles. So I would be really excited. So it was cool. I ran like 20 minutes.
It's great. It's fun. It's definitely girly, flowery.
I like different types of crazy situations going on to like everyday people, like premise sketches and stuff like that.
I think a lot of people would be excited to watch this because if you ever wanted to start your own band or something and you don't know exactly what's going to happen, you might get an idea of what can happen with an all-girl band.
Yeah, I live in Hollywood. I moved here a year ago, so it's actually been a really great year. I've really met a lot of cool people, a lot of cool production people, and everyone. It's a really nice creative community. I thought it would be a little harder out in LA, but everyone seems to be pretty awesome.
I think the biggest challenge for filming the Deadly Punkettes is trying to be scary, trying to put horror into the film and make it authentic and believable so that people will actually be frightened when they watch it. And for me, I think it's kind of difficult to, like, the instruments and the horror involved and the girl group and a bunch of different things happening on set is really kind of difficult when you're filming. But it's really fun at the same time.
My favorite scene that we shot so far was the scene where I had an eye patch on because I lost my eye, and then I had a dream where I killed someone. That was my favorite.
I do a lot of video commercials, like either like in-house promotion or online or international.
I come to talk about the other side and that haunting.
I hope this movie inspires some future girl bands. They just need to be prepared for ghosts.
I can't watch horror, but I've been in many horror films.
Lots of girl talk, which I actually can be bad at sometimes. I'm not the best around other girls. I definitely more of a guy's guy than a girly girl. But I can be a team player.
When I was reading the script, I was like, oh, Edith is gonna be in the band. They're gonna cast everyone, and they're gonna be like, oh, wait, Edith should do it because she really knew her. So when there's those lines that we're gonna film today that say that I knew everything, her vocal structure, the finger thing, I was like, yes, Edith, you know it. You should have been in the band.
I went to Jared's screening of 8 Reels of Sewage, and I unfortunately missed the movie, but I did get to go to the Q&A and hear him speak after and go to the reception, so that was really cool.
I really want a cigarette, and I am in the alley where they are at. I kind of scare them a little bit and make the whole haunting experience a little more spooky.
Nothing has been that tough. Actually, this has been like the chillest movie I've worked on, and I actually like it.
Louis Vuitton, and I was like in Vogue, like the artistic section. So I do, that's primarily what I've been building, and now I'm hoping to get more and more into film.
You know, I've dabbled in drugs, so playing a junkie isn't, well, it probably is a bit of a stretch.
I mean, modeling is really great. I mean, I can't complain. Like, it makes me energized, and I really like it, and I enjoy it, and I like the artistic aspects of photography. And it's fun to be like in magazines and stuff. It's cool, but
I think that they're gonna be excited to watch this movie because it's girls, and girls are complicated, and there's so many things to girls.
But yeah, I'm definitely more of like a film person. I definitely want to be more acting over anything.
Just seems like a really good ensemble cast of really talented people in a fun little story.
My favorite scene was the scene where Rainy's having a bad dream and she kills me. That was the hardest one, actually. Now I can remember. Yeah, that was the hardest scene. I had never died that brutally before. I had been Juliet, so I had died like that, but not like so many times and somebody else doing it to me. Yeah, so that was fun.
And I'm actually about to go shoot my scene right now, so wish me luck. I hope it goes well.
How could you not adore us?
It's been fun talking to you, but now I have to go be a junkie in an alley.
Adore us.